This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So yesterday we heard that Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren pretty much contradicted everything that Tyson Fury had said a couple of days ago. When Tyson Fury, he said that as far as the Anthony Joshua fight is concerned, he doesn't know what's going on. Does he believe the fight will happen eventually? Yes. Does he think it's imminent, as in very soon? No, he doesn't. Things like that. Now, of course, I said that I believe that it's probably just mind games. He's just messing about. He's playing with the fans to deflate them, so when it does get announced, it gets boosted right the way back up. Now, some people say Tyson Fury is just lying. Other people say that maybe he genuinely doesn't know what's going on. I know Eddie Hearn said that he found Tyson Fury's interview a little bit down. And as I said before, because of some people suggesting that Tyson Fury is depressed and whatever. And I said, well, it could just be because his nan only died a week or so ago. So that may explain why he was a little bit slumber during those interviews with IFL and Behind the Gloves. Now, what Eddie Hearn has said is that he doesn't quite understand what it is that Tyson Fury is playing at. No idea whatsoever, but everything's done. They're just waiting on the finalised bits and it will be announced. Frank Warren, he said pretty much the same thing, although Frank Warren said that he's not going to talk too much about any of it due to the confidentiality agreement that both teams have. But the fight is imminent, and that's according to Frank Warren. So why is Tyson Fury saying all of this? Who knows? Who knows? And as Tyson Fury said yesterday when he's at the MTK show, he says that it doesn't really matter if I tell the truth, people don't believe me. I lie, people don't believe me, so it doesn't really matter. I disagree with that. I think people should always tell the truth. There's no reason to lie about anything. If you're not sure, to say, I'm genuinely not sure. Or if you don't want to talk about something, say, I'm not going to talk about it. There's nothing I can say due to the confidentiality agreement. Things like that. When everything's official, you'll find out. It's as simple as that. I want the fight with AJ. AJ wants to fight with me. It will be announced in due course. So quite why he was talking about maybe fighting Wilder and this, that and the other. It's possible that he was saying that just to wind up Wilder and Wilder's fan base. Because Wilder's fan base will see that and start making more and more videos because they'll look for any old excuse to talk about Wilder in a good light, to say that, oh, it's Fury who's ducking him. And yes, I told you the fight's on. Legally, they have to do it. They're clutching on to straws right now. They're hanging on the edge of the cliff by their fingernails is what they're doing. Because as I said to you guys after I did the interview with Bob Arum, and Bob Arum, of course, has done other interviews and whatever else, that Wilder has no leg to stand on. So this whole Wilder talk thing is nonsense. So maybe Tyson Fury was talking about the whole Wilder potentially being next as a way just to wind him and his fans up for all the toxic things that these guys have been saying. It's very, very possible. This is the kind of thing that Tyson Fury does. But as I said, I don't agree with lying. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I mean, you can play with the fans and to deflate them and build them back up. If it's all part of the hype, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do. But either way, Eddie Hearn has said he has no idea what it is that Tyson Fury is talking about whatsoever. And Frank Warren says the fight is imminent. Everything's done. Just got to wait now for the final tiny little details, whatever they are. Is it the site fees or something like that? I think they're waiting on a site fee. But either way, they can still say, yes, this fight will be happening. It's done. They could do that. They could put out the posters. They can even have press conferences if they really wanted to. But I suppose they want to, due to the amount of money that they have, do everything so they can announce everything, get the official day out, where it's going to be, how you can get tickets, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so either way, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren pretty much just said that Tyson Fury's lying again. Is what it is, right? Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you on the next video.